Productivity. We all know it's something that helps us get a lot of work done, and yet it can also be really hard to jump into. Many times we don't feel like doing the things that we need to. Today, I wanted to share with you a 9-minute trick to be more productive. This will provide structure and help you organize yourself so you can really be productive. Okay, let's go. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you a 9-minute trick to be more productive. Whether you're at home or you're at school or you're at work, these things that I'm about to tell you should help you be much more productive. I just need you to set aside 9 minutes to prepare before you do all of the work that you're about to do. 9 minutes is actually the time that our snooze buttons are set to in our iPhones. So whenever you hit the snooze button, you are snoozing for 9 minutes. After the 9-minute trick, I will also talk to you about 4 different things that I think really help in terms of actually doing the work that you say you're going to do. So I've broken down the 9 minutes into 4 different sections. For the first 2 minutes, you want to grab everything you know you're going to need for your productivity time. So whatever time frame you have put for yourself that you're going to focus, you want to take everything you're going to need and put it at your desk. Some things that I find are helpful to keep at my desk are a water bottle so that I don't have to get up to get water. Second would be a laptop charger because my laptop tends to die before I am done working. I also always keep a notebook and a pencil and a pen nearby so that I can take notes of anything that I need to do or organize all of my thoughts. And then I always have my phone face down to make sure I'm not distracted. Once I am seated, I find that I like to work for about 2 to 3 hours, and so I want to make sure I have everything I need because the minute I get up, I get really distracted by something else that I need to do at home. This will minimize your need to get up, which will also minimize your distractions. So you want to make sure you have everything accessible on the table. I always put my phone face down on the table, but I have everything else that I need. The only time you should really get up is either to eat or to pee. So after you take those 2 minutes and you've grabbed everything you think you need, for 3 minutes in your notebook or on a post-it note, I want you to word dump everything that you are worried about, everything that you need to get done and you're not sure if you can finish, just whatever is on your mind, just dump it all out onto paper. So you just want to get it all out there. These are all the things you need to do. These are all the things you're not sure you could finish on time. And try to think as far as what do you have to do this week. Don't think about, all the things you have to do in the next month, but this week specifically, what do you need to get done? Sometimes I feel very overwhelmed by everything that I need to do that I end up not wanting to do any of it. So I find that writing everything down helps me to remember everything I need to do and also to remind myself that it's okay to feel a little overwhelmed. As long as I write it all down, I can check it all off later. During your 3-minute word dump, you can also write down your excuses of what are some things that you're telling yourself that you can't do. So after your 3-minute word dump, for the next 2 minutes, I want you to prioritize what you think is the most important. And most important means which one is due first, which one is time sensitive, which one is going to help you the most. Those are your priorities. After word dumping all of your thoughts and putting it all on paper, it's important to reflect and think which items need to be taken care of first. Sometimes we like to do the easy task or the hard task first, but we should really focus on the tasks that need our attention first. I like to think of what needs to be done today in order to make my week run a lot smoother. This ensures that I get everything done on time or earlier. If something is due 2 weeks from now, then start on the one that's due in 2 days, and then you can work slowly on the one that's due farther away. So after you spend 2 minutes prioritizing your list, then for the last 2 minutes, go ahead and check your emails, check your social media. This is a way for you to just say, okay, I'm gonna give myself some time to kind of look at things that may distract me, message some people back. One of our biggest distractions can be social media or text messages or connecting with people. And I think it's really important that we take some time to connect with people, but to also establish a boundary. So when it's time to work, then we need to be able to disconnect for a little bit. So take this time to connect, and then you're gonna put your phone face down and not look at it during your productivity time. So after you do that 9-minute trick, here are 4 things I also want you to think about as you are actually doing the work. playlist. Oh my goodness, this has helped me so much. I create a work playlist. Actually, it's a Korean playlist, but I just use it for work. But basically, my brain already knows when I start playing this music, oh, this is the time that I'm gonna start working. I created a playlist that's about an hour and a half long. So for me, I edit my videos and I'll just keep going until the end of the playlist. And sometimes I'll even loop it one more time while I keep working. And I choose Korean music because there's no English words. And so because it's in a different language, I don't get confused with whenever I'm typing in English or talking in English. So for me, the playlist is a way for me to know, hey, this is my work time. Classical music may help. It may help to listen to ocean sounds. It may help you to listen to any type of playlist that's predictable. What's really important is for your brain to recognize, oh, I know this song and I know every time I've listened to it, we've been working. Second thing I want you to think about is your mindset. Many people think it takes way longer than it'll actually take you. So a lot of times it's fear that prevents us from doing the work. We try to avoid hard things. We don't want to get started. But actually, it's not gonna take as long as we think it's going to take. So you just need to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and sooner or later, you're gonna see, oh, you finished the work. So just remember, you think it'll take longer than it actually will. Next is time management. Oh my goodness, I know time management can be so difficult for so many people. So I'm going to kind of paint a picture for you. Here's a scenario. Person A studies for 3 hours a day. Person B studies only 1 hour a day. Many people would think, oh, then person A is much more productive and much more studious than person B. But what if they had the same assignment and person A took 3 hours to read 3 chapters in a textbook, person B took 1 hour to read 3 chapters in a textbook, and both of them understood it all, but you see that person B was able to be much more efficient with their time and get the things done at a faster rate. So if you can save time, then you should. So I think it's really important for us to realize how long are we really spending on doing what we need to do, and do you really need that much time? I see this all the time when people are writing essays. Some people say, oh yeah, a 5-page essay took me 10 hours today. But really, some people can write 5-page papers in about 3 hours. So you can save yourself 7 hours or so if you are able to prepare, brainstorm, write out everything you need to do, figure out your research, then start writing. That way, you can bust it all out and be more efficient with your time, and it's gonna take you way less than you think it will. So it's really not about how long you're working or how long you're studying, it's about how effective are you being with your time. And last but not least, tune into your energy. For me, working in the morning is the most effective for me because I have the most energy in the morning. I wasn't always like that, but now I am. So for me, mornings are the times where I am able to focus, I'm able to work for longer periods of time. Once it passes 3 or 4 o'clock, it's very hard for me to continue to work, and I don't want to work. And some people work really well at night. They're night owls and they prefer to read and study late at night. So you need to tune into your energy levels. At what point do you feel this little jolt of energy? That should be the time that you are focused and ready to go. So I hope those tips are helpful for you. I know right now is school season and many people are struggling to figure out how to be productive, how to manage their time. So I hope these tricks help you. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.